coming here since 2012 or 2011. Each year coming back is always such a good time.
Coming to LAAX is always so special.
The LAAX Open are without any doubt the biggest and most recognized slopestyle event in Europe.
I always look forward to this event, for sure the most out of all the World Cups.
It's the best place in the world, and we're snowboarding.
First impression is good to be back here in LAAX. The setup is looking nice, the weather is looking even better.
Luca and the whole LAAX crew does such an amazing job at always making this event like so much different than any other course.
Yeah, the course is pretty interesting this year. Changes the game a little bit. Like, you really need to be a good overall rider.
This is really sick. Like, it's pretty straightforward, but you can be creative as well. It's kind of crazy when you get 2 really sick days of practice. Everyone was kind of tired like afterwards, which never really happens, but yeah, it's been sick.
Yeah, I just feel super comfortable riding the slopestyle course here. Like, every single year it's just perfect. One sentence about this course is just that it's amazing. What up, everybody? My name is Marcus Cleveland.
I'm Luke Winkleman.
And I'm gonna take you through the course. It's pretty fun. So the first section, we have a down rail, a kink rail, and a gapped down rail. I'm going for the straight down rail because it's more basic and kind of safe in the run.
And then we got the up rail with some tranny hits on the side, so you can hit it from the sides, or you can just hit the rail on the top. Super fun rail, get the boost off.
And then we have the jump to a roller, kind of like a knuckle.
You can hand drag it, or you can drag your tail, kind of do some butters. I'm trying to figure that one out still, but it's a really fun feature, and I've seen a lot of people try some different stuff on it.
It's nice to have a knuckle in the slopestyle course, because then you don't need to like have 3 jumps and full-on sand on everyone. It's kind of nice to just keep it a little bit mellow, but more kind of tech, I guess. So having a knuckle in the slopestyle course it's awesome. I like it a lot.
And then 2 perfect booters, kind of doing my classic tricks probably on that.
The kick and the landing of it, everything fits so well, and it's perfect.
And then into a quarter pipe. You're kind of get through everything else, then you got this big wall waiting for you at the bottom.
Not really used to quarter pipes. Guess we'll be all right.
Beim Slopestyle-Fahren geht es extrem um Details.
welchen Grab du machst, die perfekte Landung.
For sure, a lot of people do the same trick, and it comes down to just the precision of the trick all the time.
Wenn man nur ein paar Zentimeter überdreht oder unterdreht, landet, ist der Run eigentlich vorbei.
You want everything to be clean, and in a slopestyle, it all has to come together like that, and that's why it's very fun to not only be a part of, but watch as well.
I love LAAX, honestly. It's such an amazing place.
It's always so refreshing coming here and just being able to ride the best you can.
So I love coming here, and always it is a fantastic event and great energy.
The LAAX Open is the biggest level competition of the year.
Look forward to the challenge. I'm saddled up and ready to ride.
LAAX is my favorite place in the world, honestly. The best halfpipe, in my opinion. A good pipe consists of a lot of things. A steep angle going down the hill, which means you can get lots of speed really quickly and go super high. A nice long transition.
The pipe just transitions from wall to flat bottom to wall so smooth, so effortless that it makes riding that much easier. The half pipe's always incredible. I mean, I have to give it to everybody working here. I mean, and I've been waiting for a pipe like this all season to really kind of open up and feel good and start trying the big tricks.
The pipe is always so incredible. Jeremy does an amazing job building this, so it's always so much fun to ride this thing. It's like never have to worry about anything except for yourself, and that's pretty rare these days.
The best way I position this halfpipe for me and my soul is that it feels like when you watch a World Tour surfer go to their home event and they're surfing on their home break. And they know every inch of it, every little part of the wave. That really kind of is what it feels like for me here in LAAX, which is amazing.
It's the first event this year where really everyone participates. It's gonna be a tough one. Yes, it's gonna be interesting. I'm excited. I'm really excited to ride with everyone.
If you remember my snowboard movie, Eternal Beauty of Snowboarding, which I'm sure you do, And there's not a single girl in that movie. I realized, well, that sucks really hard actually, because this is a movie that's supposed to represent snowboarding and there's not a girl in that movie, so maybe we do have a problem. And that's when slowly in my head things started moving until the day that I decided I was gonna shoot only girls for a couple seasons and try to make up for it. For me to write on the photos was very important because I wanted to have those words, those few words, those feelings that you get from snowboarding. I wanted to have it on the picture.
There's always a dispute going on whether like half-pipe snowboarding is really as difficult as people think, and the truth is there isn't much room for error. I mean, you'll see it a lot in contests, but the minute you kind of do something weird, it's done.
The faster you go, the less time you have to think about exactly the technical points of half-pipe riding, and that's what I love about it. It's a game of centimeters and inches sometimes.
That's what's so incredible about half-pipe riding is those margins of error are just so small, it's so slim, and you have to feather your takeoff, and every pipe is different. Some are under vert, some are over. Every single time I step into the half pipe, I have to remember that there is that error of, danger. There's that weird sort of line that we all kind of, tiptoe across.
I'm hoping that Amplitude kind of makes a bit of a comeback, because that's where it starts to get really gnarly, is when you're going that high out of a 22-foot pipe, and this is my favorite pipe for sure, and keen to shred in it.
Welcome to the LAAX Open. This is snowboarding at its very best. We have the biggest names in the world. We've got the best courses, slopestyle and a half-pipe, and we have perfect conditions. We're going to kick off with the slopestyle. It's the great thing about slopestyle. You've got 5 or 6 riders who could win and 10 to 12 riders who could podium. And that's going to be the case today in both the men's and the women's. I'm hitting the commentary box. Get yourself a cup of tea, coffee, beer, wine. As applicable, delete. I will see you in a minute. So Annika Morgan, 19-year-old German out of Mittenwald. You're never going to see Annika go slow or small. Cab 9, very, very nice. Going the backside 10. Annika Morgan putting it down when it counts. Next in, it's Anna Gasser. Cab double under 900. Look at her almost clawing at the air for more speed. Back double 10 melon. Ooh. Now, first place qualifier from the semis, it's Tess Coady, the young Australian. Look at her style. Switch backside 9 into front side. Hold on a second. Front side double cork 10? Where did that come from? So Tess Coady, your LAAX Open Women's Slopestyle Champion for 2022. Leon Wockensberger out of Germany. Wockensberger into 5th. Marcus Cleveland, reigning slope and overall park and pipe champion from last year. Oh, and he's out on the front 14, under pressure again. Cleveland skips out. Jake Cantor. Cab 270 on, 270 off. Really tidy. To the backside, 14. Tidy, shaving off a bit of speed there. Gets the McTwist on the quarter. Yes, look what it means to him. Very, very happy with that. Starley Sandbeck, one of the most stylish men in snowboarding, hands down. The front 14. And he's got it this time, absolutely locked in on the landing. A beautiful backside 5 to finish. Yes! He looks up to the sky and claims that one. That was the run he was looking for. Very, very strong. He moves into 2nd place, and that puts Jake Cantor into 3rd. Sean Fitzsimons, he knows he needs to step it up. Got that Miller flip bring back. To front side 14. Oh, and he went deep. To the backside 14. He's gone with the same kickers, but he's definitely tidied them up. The front 7. Very, very strong run. A phenomenal result for the young American. Welcome back to the LAAX Open. Slopestyle today was just an entree. Now it is time for the main course. Yes, it's half-pipe finals. The sun is setting behind us and the moon is rising on the world's biggest super pipe. It's a mouth-watering prospect of competition. Big question in the women's, will we get another masterclass from Chloe Kim? Or will Tonton or Quarot Castellet get the better of her, finally? And in the men's side, this is spectacular. It's the first time that we've seen Yuto Totsuka, Ayumu Hirano, Scotty James and Shaun White in the same pipe since the Olympics in 2018. Everything is to play for. It's the last pipe event before the Beijing Olympics and they're about to throw down. The atmosphere here is electric. We've got a full house of fans. The tension you could cut with a knife. So without further ado, I'm going to leave to get in the commentary box and I'm going to leave you to watch pipe finals. Hope you enjoy this as much as I will. Quarot Castellet, the 32-year-old veteran. Big switch backside 540. Lovely lovely frontside 5 tail grab. Look how smooth she is in between the hips. That is a very big run, and you can see it. Carol's happy. Next up, Mitsuko Ono. Cab at 1080. That is a huge run from Mitsuko Ono. Look at the coaches. Everyone's celebrating tonight. Now we come to Chloe Kim. Chloe is just next level. Into the cab 10, oh my goodness. That is untouchable. There isn't a woman in the pipe who can touch that run. So Scotty James drops in. Scotty James is leaving the building. One of the most electrifying riders in pipe at the moment. It's Valentino Guseli. It's absolutely huge. What hasn't been said about this man? Massive frontside 10 to start. Look at his power. Shaun White must have been in a cryo sleep. How does a 35-year-old man ride pipe at that level? So Jan, all comes down to his second run. Now get this. Alley-oop 9, and he lands it this time. Jan Scherer with an absolute scorcher. Second place, he knocks Shaun White down into third. The first man to land a triple in competition. Who drops next? Ayumu Hirano. Frontside double cork 1080, 2 14s, 2 12s, and a 10. Do the maths, people. That is absolutely huge. And Ayumu Hirano will take the win here. That's it from us. What a phenomenal day of competing across the board. I think you'll agree with me, it's been emotional. We'll see you next time.